नशा सा तेरा हो गया है दिल ये मेरा खो गया है तू ही तमन्ना है तू ही तो चाहत है मिलती तुझसे दिल को राहत है तू ही सुकून है तू ही जुनून है तू ही फितूर है तेरा सुरूर है तेरे बिना ना जीना कबूल है तेरे बिना तो जीना फजूल है
हाँ मुझे प्यार है तुमसे हाँ तुझ में ही तो मेरा जहाँ मनहारी तन्हारी सुकुमारी प्रियतमा.
Hello everyone, Kia ora. So today we're going to have a special guest. So we have Nishi Ranathunga, candidate of Mrs. New Zealand for Mrs. Universe. So how are you, Nishi?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. So today we're going to have 7 questions for Nishi. So now let's see how Nishi going to face these questions. So are you ready, Nishi?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have questions with me. So your first question, Nishi, why did you decide to participate in this competition?
Actually, I wanted to celebrate my life journey with all my talents. So I'm always believe that woman has to be, decide to where she wants to be and who she wants to be. So I decided for myself that I wanted to take part in this pageant to celebrate my journey and as well as to empower all the women here in the world.
Oh, good. Okay, the second question, Nishi, what have you achieved in this competition so far?
So I have achieved a lot of things. Especially I made my confidence through this and I could able to gain more courage to develop my areas on different cultural activities because I'm originally from Sri Lanka and it was great to embrace the New Zealand culture, Maori and things. Also a lot of charity events, community work and also before that I won Mrs. New Zealand for the Sri Lankan community. So there I started following all these fashion modeling stuffs. I used to do it when I was in Sri Lanka and I because I'm a dancer I exposed myself into modeling and fashion industry when I was there, but I never had the time to celebrate it here. So I decided to come to modeling as well. So this pageant was amazing experience for me. And also I earned a lot of my pageant sisters that I can't forget because they were so helpful and also they encourage each other because they also have got their unique talents. So every woman is wearing their invisible crown.
Okay. So the third question, Nishi. Okay, what are the challenges you had to face throughout this competition and how did you tackle them?
Actually, I would say time management was a little bit hard for me with the roles that I'm playing with. It's not just a dancer or model or being a beauty queen. So I do play different other roles as well. So I'm working full-time as a teacher in New Zealand intermediate school. And also I'm a sister, daughter, mother and as well as friend. So I had to play different roles. So time management has always become most challengeable thing. And second, I would say the different cultural things. So because I was originally from Sri Lanka, I had to adjust myself to New Zealand culture. And I'm learning Maori and their culture as well and dancing and all the traditions still. So it was one of another challenging thing. And also if I talk about this pageant, you know how Sri Lankan culture and tradition. So we are not allowed to expose your body and stuff. So one of a mini pageant is bikini round. So I'm preparing myself for that, mentally as well as physically. So it's another challenging thing for me.
And you're going to be a role model after you win this the competition. So then most of the followers will follow you. So
Yeah.
it will gonna be a challenge for
Challenge, of course, definitely.
Okay.
Because whatever we do, wherever we go, we can't, do it just exactly what they expect us to do. But all we can do is do our best the way I can, and also to become, make them encourage to go for their goals, and as well as empowering women.
you. Yeah, of course. So the fourth question, Nishi, so what are the projects that you have done so far as a candidate in this competition?
So as you all can see, I'm doing a lot of community events. Before I took part in this pageant as well, so I'm actively participating in community things. But specifically, we have to work on domestic violence on women and kids in this society, in the community. So I'm currently working with Auckland Women's Refuge and Shine New Zealand, and as well as Breast Cancer Foundation. So those are few of my projects that I have been doing, and also there are more community projects, upcoming projects that you can see. Keep in update on my Facebook page as well. And also I'm doing getting myself prepared for Maori traditional things. So we are looking forward to that as well. So I'm unable to tell what exactly I'm gonna do. So I'm preparing a lot of things these days to the pageant.
Okay.
Because our grand finale is coming on 8th of October at Avondale College Auditorium. So I would like to invite all to come and support me.
Yeah, definitely. And also see if someone who looking this video is like to support, let's say this financially for your projects, can they?
Yes, of course, they can. You can give donations. It's always giving and sharing your things with others. Sharing is caring. That's what we teach kids as well. So always you can contact me, or you can contact Auckland Women's Refuge, Shine New Zealand. It's always updated on my page. So you can contact me directly through my Facebook page. I'm doing a lot of donations, charity events these days. So if you like to take part, you are more than welcome, and we are happy to take you on board.
Yep. So and also next question, Nishi. What are your future preparations to be crowned as Mrs. New Zealand?
Yeah, actually, that's the part of what I said regarding the New Zealand cultural things. So I'm preparing for that, and also I'm doing my fitness training with my gym trainer, and also dance practices with Kitty K, and also we do a lot of voice training, dance, opening dance number practices, rehearsals, and also yoga training. We have been actively participating in under Mrs. Universe New Zealand organization. So I would like to thank Anna Maria, who is the national director of Mrs. Universe New Zealand, because she's doing a lot there. Because of her hard work, all the candidates are here with their, growing up their personalities, growing their confidence. So under her guidance.
Yeah, in terms of the mental preparation, Nishi, so how are you going to prepare for the final competition?
Yeah, it's all about, if you think of winning, it will be hard.
Yeah.
So what I always train my mind, whether you win or lose, participation does matter a lot to grow your inner peace within you. So I always believe that you have the competition within you, not with the other candidates, because everyone has their unique talents. So we can't deny that. It's not only me, it's a lot of women, and there are a lot of women who has not taken part in a beauty pageant, but they still have got that talent. So I have prepared myself to be the best version of myself on stage and in future. So that's I think that's the best morale that I'm getting, and I'm involved with my friends as well. So they are giving me a lot of good positive vibes, to face, and encouraging me. A lot of community members. They call me, they give a lot of advices, and also I'm taking meditation as well. It's important because sometimes, when you're getting too much things on your head, like it's not just only modeling, dancing, you will be seeing a lot of things with us. So then you're getting confused, sometimes anxious, right? And when things are not in the way that you wanted, time schedule can be changed too. So then if we are stressed too much, we won't be able to manage anything. Yeah, so being calm and quiet is one thing that I'm training myself these days. So yeah.
So a part of that 7 question issue, I have a additional one. So now when you have a talk with you, so how is your day looks like? So your daily routine, so when you wake up and when you go to your bed, so what's the routine looks like for you?
It's really busy these days with all the events and stuffs going on. But usually it's like weekdays I'm going for my school work. So all the 8 hours I spend there with kids, my classroom, and lesson preparations, bookmarking and stuff. So then I'm coming back, I'm picking up my daughter from her daycare, Little Champs, Sylvia Park, and then I'll be back home preparing dinner for my family, spending a little bit time with my daughter. Then most of the time I have dance practices. So most of my NZSL members will be there in the studio by 6:37, just 2 days per week. So other than that, the other days I'll be with my daughter and my family. So dance practices, and then around 9, I'm tired. The day is done, so next day again. So it's going as a cycle, but most of the time weekends are very busy for me these days with a lot of events, community involvement, charity events, and also I'm preparing myself to be the best version. So my dance practices for myself, modeling, catwalk training, so everything. It's very busy, I would say.
Busy but enjoying, right?
Enjoying.
Okay.
As long as we are enjoying, that's fine. That's fine, because we have limited time. We don't know, because dance also we can't do it for a long time, like always. When you're physically fit, you can do anything. So that's where you want physical and mental balance.
Okay. Now moving to the question number 6, Nishi. So what are the eligibility criteria to enter such a competition now, especially for the new one who the next year who going to participate this kind of a very big event, national wide, maybe the worldwide event? So what are the qualification or maybe to enter this kind of a competition?
So it's actually not about only beauty. Beauty is plus thing. Beauty, when you have beauty, it's plus thing always to light up the room. But apart from that, you need to be, one thing I would say, talented. So you should have your own talent. I believe everyone has their own talent. Even all the housewives, they can cook. So that's also a talent. Looking after their children, also a talent. So that's how you enhance yourself, depend on how you present yourself. So also, I would say gathering knowledge. Knowledge always can be another plus thing. If you don't know anything about the field that you are walking through, you can't go much longer than that. So always you need to be up to date with the techniques of the field that you are working through. So it shouldn't be like dance or model. It can be any other field as well. So whatever the field, it requires your knowledge, qualification. So a little bit education about what you are doing. So always I would say keep updated, technically update yourself for your self-satisfaction is much important. So beauty comes with height, your fair, doesn't matter.
It's a value addition.
It's an additional thing. Whether you are fair or dark skin also. These days that's the trend. So whether you're short or tall, it is your physical appearance, but the way you present yourself is much more important than the beauty. So I would say improve your inner beauty within you. That's the best thing you can do with the knowledge and education, and keep you updated.
So talking about this competition, Nishi, where are you up to now?
So I'm in the final stage. So you will be seeing me on grand finale in the final with finalists, and we are preparing ourselves for the crowning night. Hope for the best.
Yep.
Everyone there is more talented, much more talented. Everyone is wearing their invisible crown. Every woman that wears invisible crown with them. So that's their potential and capacity. And it's how you present yourself on stage on that day with the confidence.
Yep. So the final question, Nishi. The question number 7. So why you should be Mrs. New Zealand?
Why am I should be Mrs. New Zealand? It's actually up to judges to decide, depend on the talent showcase or depend on the pageants that they are going presenting through. But I would say if I become Mrs. New Zealand, yes, I'm already bearing a title now. What we can do serve a lot more the community, and we can empower a lot of women to come to their position to achieve their goals. And I know there are a lot of women who are struggling at the moment that we are having this discussion at their home, maybe workplace. So we can educate them more how to overcome their things, so we can be helpful to each other and to serve our country.
Yeah. So that's the end of question 7. Our last word, Nishi. So what? Any message to the people who are watching this video?
Yeah. Actually, I would like to say, just celebrate your journey. Come and show up yourself. Show what you can do. There can be a lot of hidden talents. Just don't sit there and wait for the time to come. So you need to make your time to come and shine and do things for the world. And this community needs you. And also, I would like to say these days that daily voting is going on for Mrs. Universe New Zealand. So all you can do, you can support me. Go to my page and the link will be shared. Click the link and you can update your daily voting for me to make me become most popular contest of the pageant. And as well as don't forget to like Mrs. Universe New Zealand official page as well to become the eligible voter for myself. And also I would like to thank our National Directress Anna Maria for giving me this opportunity, for encouraging me always, supporting me, advising us. So also my pageant sisters.
Yeah. So guys, please go and vote Nishi, and also share what she's doing, her projects, and so on. So again, thank you Nishi, thank you so much. So it's a privilege to having you with our Apekama platform. So
thank you so much, Devan. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Actually, this is I have seen you a lot of programs. I have always participated there. You're doing a great job to the community. I'm so proud. I think this is my 3rd time interview of Apekama, so I'm proudly recommending you. And keep up your good work.
Thank you.
And always I'm supporting your projects as always I do.
Yeah, our 4th interview with Nishi after she won the title. Okay, so
thank you so much.
Okay, then see you.
Bye.
नशा सा तेरा हो गया है दिल ये मेरा खो गया है तू ही तमन्ना है तू ही तो चाहत है मिलती तुझसे दिल को राहत है